October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Company law offices. In the criminal justice system, puns are everywhere, including people's names. These are their stories. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day that we have. Initial trial? What does that mean? It's the new court system they introduced about 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to basically speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. And that's the thing about, some of the court proceedings and whatnot that I have seen, is that, whatchamacallit, it takes an extremely long time to get through some court proceedings. This system would be, oh my god, I can only imagine how fast certain court proceedings could be, or how many innocent people would be landed in prison for stuff that they definitely didn't do. Like, it would be fucked. So I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Well, yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? Well, that's what we have to find out. So what happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? I forgot the fact that Maya wasn't a part of it. Since she's a spirit medium, her sister was able to take over her body for the time being to help us out. Gotta love the supernatural. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? Well, I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right, yeah. Maybe we should go to WP? Powers, right. Alright. Well, to the detention center. October 19th, the detention center. Visitor's room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Who's Shad? I don't know who Shad is! But it's good to know that the picture is working. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? You're telling that to a guy on trial? Really, Phoenix? Really? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And you can wipe that smug grin off your face. Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really much I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. So could you please tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dare tells her anything different these days. Why is that? Well, ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but smash hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget about it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. So what can you tell me about this Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his works caught Vasquez's eye. She bought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. God damn it, puns. Ha! I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Yeah, rude. So I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really making me drink all this water. Thank you for the hydrate. I was looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. You just gave up being a star about 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Oh. Okay, we're getting somewhere with plot. Okay. 5 years ago. Maybe present this? Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. Well, these are the Steel Samurais that appear at the live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? Yeah. Regarding the murder weapon, yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person could be able to swing it around effectively. And that's a spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh, yeah, I goofed on a round kick, you see, and I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it up for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. And here's the picture again. Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit? He's the only one who could have been. But why would he... Yeah, why? You're the medium, why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself? Give me about 3 more years, maybe I could do it. Look at us, the 2 novices. Ain't that the damn truth? Yeah, Old Bag is not happy with us right now. We, kind of blew her testimony out of the water with a whole bunch of stuff that we knew was not true. But boy, was it entertaining to have to voice... Hang on. Well, of course we have to have these kinds of voices every now and again. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah? Bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Damn! Damn! Alright. Ah, she's alive. Well, am I able... I was wondering about something. D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwig's lover. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. That's fair. Well, can I ask you about Sam Manillo, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Yeah, she didn't like that. Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp all over it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Yeah, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Yeah. this is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No, 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 no! No touching! Eek! Hello, Gumshoe. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack! I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Excuse me? Felt that ache in my soul? True. Wait, are you looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Ooh. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Fix the echoes on your end? Ah, gotcha. Let's go. So the steak plate found in the employee area did have traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. So how goes the investigation? Well, to tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective? Well, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing? Mr. Edgeworth is basically out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed a paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. Shit, that means... Sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Bears Jackhammer's fingerprints. Jesus Christ. Noted on that. What about here? Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Penny. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Will Powers won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But Will Powers is innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. Right, because people have died on the set. That means the show is gonna get canceled because of lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Great. No! Yeah, not much we could do about that. So I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. What rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of a hold on Mr. Hammer. She had some dirt on him, that he'd do anything she said, apparently. Oh. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? So what do you mean the last Steel Samurai episode? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its program. Wait, what? They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. So why aren't they going to make the kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget that this all ever happened. They want it all hush-hush, you understand? How can they just do that? Maya, you don't understand some of the things that the bigwigs do over in the very famous places. Did something bad happen surrounding an IP? Unless it has the manpower of something akin to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or My Little Pony or something very, very big in the big names, or like SpongeBob, those cartoons would be fine. But if something like, say, Hey Arnold, Invader Zim, you know, something that was very short-lived, and something bad happened during the production of that, gone. Insta-gone. There would be no saving that show after that because of the circumstances that surrounded at least one of the actors, at least one of the producers, at least one of the writers, and so on and so forth. Everybody has to keep their nose clean, and everybody has to make sure everybody's okay. Otherwise, there goes your work. What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? What about them? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. Exactly. That can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Probably this. And this is... a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults could save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was all Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it all up. And that's the dirt that she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer won't do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think make Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Maybe we should talk to her about 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols? Her name is based off of Spare Change. God fucking damn it. That assistant we talked to. Puns! Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! They're dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Well, yeah, I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. It's the plate. No. Well, no, it is the plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, right? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him might have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Hammer put the pills in. That's the sleeping pill pot. This is the bottle that contained the sleeping pills. Hammer's fingerprints were found on it. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi real quick. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this a trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of these stairs here. He pushed the other actor and the man fell on the flower box fence. Oh shit. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Fuck, dude. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hello! My God, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh! Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick! She's really ticking me off. Oh, God. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it's run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a Phoenix Wright doesn't have a license? Really? You're old enough for it, dude. Why don't you? You don't have a driver's license? But look, I've got a lawyer license. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge? An incinerator. Apparently they put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it very much. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. So they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? Well, I don't know, but I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. What else is there? There's some flowers here. So pretty, and they're taking good care of these. Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. Yeah, like that little end right there. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. The trailer door. It's unlocked. Okay, noted on that. Looks like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard. Yeah. Okay, enough examining here. What if I present something? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The wind? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? This is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Haha, ran him hard. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool, is what she is. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made the copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one that you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys! And, of course, you got Mafia Yakuza. Shit. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? I was not expecting that. No one does. But then again, it's like you got the Mafia, and there were a whole lot of people saying that. So here's the Mafia. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, isn't it? Why would D. Vasquez care all about it? At all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! Gumshoe! I heard everything, pal! Dave Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry it was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Gumshoe's a softie! Gumshoe is a softie himbo, and we love this man! Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. Oh, let's go. And gotta love these episodic things.